Good morning. Welcome back to Mountain Connections. We have a very special and very adorable guest this morning with her grandmother, Debra Cook, who we've had on the show before. We are so happy you guys are here. Hi.
Hi.
So Debra,
It's so
hi.
good to see you
And
again,
this
Shannon.
is McKinley. Hey,
Yes.
sweetie.
Hi.
Are you happy to be on the show today?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
We're excited to hear from you because McKinley is a singer, and we're going to get to hear her sing a little bit later. But first of all, we're going to have Debra talk a bit because she has been on the show before.
Right.
And she has written a book, and she made it into a screenplay, and it's been received greatly, and you've played in multiple places. Remind people what it's about if they didn't see the show before.
When we were here last time, we were just about ready to be going to New York to take this musical in its expanded form, because it had been in a festival in a smaller form as the format for the festival back last year. And we played at the Triad Theater and had a fantastic review. And McKinley, she was part of our cast. She sings a solo in the final anthem of the piece, and which she agreed to come and sing for us today. But we expanded the ensemble role, and we had 13 people from Park City that came to perform
That's
off
awesome.
Broadway with us.
That's awesome.
And then we just came back from the National Convention for the Classical Singer magazine, and 18 people from Park City, 18 high school students,
Oh, wow.
came out, and they did the ensemble at the convention while we did the musical there as well. So we've been able to do this around and have been really happy with the feedback that we've been getting. And McKinley's been a real integral part of the musical since we started.
Very good. Can you give people a quick synopsis of what Jilted to Perfection is about, in case they didn't see the first time you were on the show?
Yes, Jilted to Perfection is a musical actually that is semi-autobiographical. It's the wacky turns of life and all of the funny things and the challenging things that we have in our relationships, and it's somewhat autobiographical of the life with Dr. Cook and myself, who came here 21 years ago to Park City to start the music store, but it goes way back into our history.
There you go. Now, McKinley, how long have you been acting?
I started when I was 3.
3? My goodness, and you're 7? Is that what I heard you say earlier?
Yeah.
Wow, so that's a long time. What made you decide to act? Was it grandma, or was it something you wanted to do?
It was my grandma.
Your grandma. Oh, there you go. And did you always sing, or did she realize, oh my goodness, she can sing, and let's write a part that allows you to sing?
So, like, my first time singing when I was 3, I don't, like,
Is that the Egyptian with Grandpa, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. You sang when you were 3 at the Egyptian?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. So when Grandma brought this musical to you and said, hey, I want you to play this part, what did you say?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Y'all do it. You didn't even hesitate or pause. You're like, I'm in there. You were ready to go. Very good. And have you had fun doing it so far? Have you had a lot of fun acting and
Yeah.
singing? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are you hoping it goes bigger so you can do more?
Yeah.
Yeah? Very good. Do you guys talk about how the travel you might do together if this show gets bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we didn't have her miss school to come to Chicago, because she would have missed too much school, so we had a young man do her part when we went to Chicago. But yeah, we've talked a lot about traveling. Some of the traveling's been really fun, huh?
Where's been your favorite place to go so far?
New York.
New York. Wow. Why did you like New York so much?
I like being in a big city.
Yeah, that's a pretty big city. That's a good place to start for sure.
And you got to sing this in Times Square, didn't you? This song that you're doing today. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So people were just walking by and they could stop and watch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it was for the International Day of Peace that the United Nations celebrated around the world. And so they had a big stage. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a big stage and she got to sing it for a lot of people.
Wow, so you're pretty brave, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. That's awesome. Anything else you want to talk to us about with Jilted to Perfection? If people want to check it out, what's the website for people to look at?
So if you Google Jilted to Perfection, you'll see that with Rower Music Studios that we have some of the pieces that are up now, and you can listen to them. But also, one of the things I tried to do with the piece was to get some individual music that singers could use that were new and fun things for the voice. And so I have some really fun songs there. I've got a country song, I've got some love songs, I've got a lot of comedy songs. I've got this anthem up. And so what we're hoping is that we'll be able to expand it, and we'll see where we go.
And you've written and composed all the songs in this.
Yes.
Yes. And so the song we'll hear McKinsley sing later is a song that Grandma wrote. Did you write it specifically for her, or did you just write it and realize it'd be really good if she sang it?
No, I wrote it first thinking that it was going to be a woman's 3-part trio. And then that concept just didn't work out, and I thought I'd sing it myself, and it just wasn't working. And I thought, you know, I think that it makes sense because we're talking about Grandpa's died, and McKinsley, I've mentioned how they've sung together, and she really understands Grandpa, and that idea of the one generation to the next finding their destiny is part of the theme of the piece. So when she came out to sing it, that was it.
Very good.
That did it.
So after hearing that, are you writing more music for McKinsley to sing?
Oh no, I haven't written any more music for you to sing. That's actually a great question.
Well,
great idea, Shannon.
Just wonder, because you sound really good. Maybe Grandma has some other special songs up her sleeve for you. Should we look later? All right, so we are going to take a break and come back, and we are going to hear you play piano and McKinsley sing for us. Are you excited to do that? We are very excited to hear it. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.